hit that. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew, ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew, yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that. Cause I ain't like it nothing. Yeah, yeah. Then I hit that.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over first.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And what a sophomore season he had for the Cardinals. Pretty much swept every major quarterback award, including the Heisman Trophy. And we spend a lot of time talking about his legs. Formidable. He can run the ball like few others, but the key to everything for him is ability to be accurate from the pocket.
Now Jackson on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Across midfield with a 48-yard line.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window. They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sam Hubbard, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Going deep here for Bryant. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Recovered by Baltimore.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Rolling to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll run with Dobbins. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
2nd down and goal. Jackson. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. 3rd and goal. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. Of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, if they're out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup there, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. C.J. Uzomah, 56 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Caught right side at Snead. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Quick throw taken in by Snead. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Intended for
receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Ravens.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson going to run. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
2nd and 10 now. Burrow. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Punting now is Huber as he... it away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. On third down, Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by Marcus Hunt. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumbled on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. On second down, Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
C.J. Uzomah.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 15 yards on the play, first down. From the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 26 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
On 1st and 10. Joe Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
48-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
We have hit halftime. Still, there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Bengals 10.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the 2nd half. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon. 76 yards. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
Lining up for the point after.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And here's Jackson on the option. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup.
First down.
Jackson running again. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
That one a first down pickup of 8. From the gun, Jackson. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards that time.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket,
and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins taking it in. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Fielded just inside the 20. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On the screen, Bernard. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on first down, sliding out of the pocket on the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Throwing is Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back now in Cincinnati. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Shakes off the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Mike Daniels in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. And Bernard churning, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Complete. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Good move at the 30. And now running right through him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Sam Hubbard that time coming through defensively with reckless abandon. The first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Jackson looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Makes the score Ravens 31.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Burrow. Voids the target, and he hands it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And Burrow going to throw again. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Gets around him. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 3 from the 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Jackson going to run, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I thought we're going to see more and more of this continue to flow into the NFL game, and that is the quarterback run game. Not successful here going for 2, but it's not something that people shy away from totally anymore either.
In particular, do you think more so around the goal line?
I think so. Anytime it's short yardage, anytime you can go ahead and keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback who's athletic, you go ahead and do that rather than risk a handoff or a pitch.
They just couldn't get it done there, though. 2-point try fails. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Green. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Green with a catch left side. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Throwing again, it's Burrow. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego.